because conventional farms here in the United States are pumping antibiotics, hormones, pesticides into our poultry, into our meat. Sometimes even like our seafood is not safe. So I think that's what I try to promote to both my family and even the communities that I teach in. Just like be aware of those things, and if you are making a decision to eat them, definitely have a balance. Like have more vegetables, more grounding foods in your diets. Definitely try to cook your foods with plants and herbs, versus going for products like Goya that are usually they take our foods and they brand it and they sell it back to us with like added sodium, added sugar, added pesticides, and then they tell us that we're unhealthy.
Right.
And it's like, well, we are trying, but it's super hard, super hard. So I don't try to tell people to be vegan or vegetarian. I just say these are the facts. So be conscientious of what you're putting in your plate.
Now I'm rethinking all the kitchen cabinets because I know we got sazon in the cabinet, and I'm just like, okay.
Make your own sazon. You know what's in there.
Right.
You just blend it. It takes a second.
It's the convenience, right?
I know it's a convenience. And that's another thing that's like, we're so busy, and like our lives are, we have these people, especially like moms that are working these jobs, these long hours, that they just don't have time to make fresh food. And so that's another sort of critique that I have about like the healthy wellness world, that they put a lot of blame on people as to why they're not healthy, and don't really see how these systems play together in order to have us be doing the things that we're doing. And if you don't have that awareness, then you often blame yourself for the things, like for even the ways that we get diet-related illnesses or put on excess weight, like all these different things that sometimes, as much as we try, there are systems at large that are really playing this game to have us be eating the way we're eating.
Definitely. For women, I think there's a great thing happening, especially on social media, this love for self-care, and the way we are teetering more towards healthier living, probably eating right, looking at the labels and saying, all right, maybe I'm not going to eat this. What are some tips that you would give some women, particularly those like, let's say like college, recent graduates, who are looking at different ways to get healthier, feel better, but kind of maintain, the convenience factor and like that they want to live? Because meal prepping is a big thing, and I know you mentioned that you have done meal prepping for clients in the past. So what are some tips to get people like, okay, I can meal prep and not eat the same thing 3 times in a row? Because that's my beef for meal prepping. I'm not eating my pasta 4 days in a row for the sake of saving money. Like, that's just not gonna happen.
No, I definitely don't encourage you to do that. It's super boring. I have a couple tips. The first one is to cook your meals in batches. So, for example, if you can make pasta for maybe 2 days, and then maybe in another pot have some like chili going. You can make vegetarian chili, or you can make it with like turkey, ground meat if you eat meat, and then put like a couple of, if you do meat protein, maybe do like a couple salmons and chicken breasts in the oven. So that way you have things going on in the stovetop, in the oven, and then just like let that be cooking while you're maybe prepping some salad, some sides. So definitely have that variety. And I would also suggest looking up your local farmers market, because they have some really great deals. And if you start going to the farmers market, you can build relationships with the sellers, and they can also give you like discounts on food. It's like, for example, there's healthy food stores like Whole Foods, but Whole Foods is really expensive.
Yep.
So if you're on a budget, I would stay away from Whole Foods. Okay. I only go to Whole Foods if I need like something that I know they only sell, which now it's very rare. But go to supermarkets like Trader Joe's, even like your local supermarkets. I know like near my neighborhood is Key Foods and Fine Fare. And they have healthy things. Like today I was doing a lesson with my students on dairy, how to dairy-free products, and I found some dairy-free yogurts there. They didn't have like a vast majority of options, but there were options there. And then also go online and print out coupons. Because I'm an entrepreneur. I just started. I'm working part-time. I'm on food stamps, so my budget is very strict, and so like meal planning and shopping at the farmers markets, which accepts EBT food stamps. That's how I'm able to eat healthy. And sometimes eating meat can cost you a little bit more, so you can also transition or replace some meat protein for plant-based protein. So instead of doing like chicken, maybe do some quinoa. Instead of doing there's so many, you can do kale.
Right.
There's just so many options out there that don't have to be chicken or beef.
Sure. Dope. And don't sleep on the quinoa or kale. Those two together, when you flavor them correctly, they pack so much flavor. Like, I saute my kale with a little bit of garlic, some butter, a little salt and pepper, and it's the perfect side. I'm not even mad at it. Ysanet, tell the people where they can find you.
Yeah, so I am on Woke Foods on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And then you can also follow my personal account, Ysanet Batista. That's YSANET BATISTA. Yeah.
All good. Thank you so much for joining me. I know you just came back from the Dominican Republic, so welcome back to the crazy weather that is New York.
Thank you.
I'm Alley Olivier for BrooklynButter.com. Always original, never aggregated.